Oh.
Wordle?
Oh, I love Wordle.
Oh, you're one of these Wordles?
I play every day, and today was the first time that it was on New York Times website, and I heard that it was crashing for a few people.
It was bought by the New York Times, which is kind of odd.
I wasn't
weird that.
No, their crossword is very famous. I've subscribed to it for a while.
But isn't Wordle a separate app?
It's not an app. It's just a website.
Oh, it's just a website.
It's just that's why we love it. It's just a way. It's so simple. No fuss. No muss.
Who's we?
Oh, everyone I know plays it.
Oh, is there a social component to it?
Yeah. So the game itself is like cool, but the idea's been around for a while. The real component of it is when you complete it, you can hit a share button, and it will show a code of yellow dots and yellow squares and green squares, and send it to the people who you share it to. But it won't spoil the game for them. So I can do it. I can send you like, oh, I got it in three entries, and here's how my code works, and you can look at it and quickly understand how well I did. So the sharing is actually the viral component.
The Twitter feed, it has been so popular on the Twitter feed that you have other people who are saying nobody cares about your Wordle score. Like that's a common tweet now.
Yeah.
Because people have
Yeah, I don't tweet it. I'll direct message it to people.
Right.
Today's got ruined for me by my friend. Thanks, Emmanuel, for that. And it was devastating to me.
Whoa.
Because I have a ritual, I make the coffee, I do the Wordle, I start my day.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can't reset for a new word.
No.
One word a day.
Yes, that's the component you'll like. One play per day. That's all you get.
What? Sorry. 1 word per day. So what was your score then when you were just doing it?
I need to finish it.
Oh, you mean 1 puzzle per day, not 1 word.
No, yeah.
Did I say
puzzle
word?
You said word, but you're right. You get. Okay. Sorry, yes, it's 1 word. You can only play 1 puzzle per day.
Yeah.
That could have been deceiving.
How many chances you get? This is the first time I'm playing it.
So you get 6 chances. If it's a yellow square, it means the letter is correct, but it's in the wrong spot.
Right.
So your next guess, you don't want to use G, A, or T. You want to use R and E, but you want to move them across the board. So I already know what the answer to this one is.
Okay.
Go ahead, tell us. Spoil it.
No, no way. I wouldn't spoil it.
It's later in the day now. No. We're almost to our next word.
I literally had it spoiled to me.
How long can this go on for?
I think New York Times has it now. They're going to put it behind a paywall in a month or 2. They say it's going to be free forever. New York Times is not giving you anything for free. So it's pretty much the bell is ringing for this one. I think it's a month or 2 left, and then...
It's really interesting when you have something that sort of takes over, is very popular like that Wordle.
Mm-hmm.
You start to wonder about the monetization. Like this person who created it could have turned it into a business, I presume. There would have been a number of ways to do that.
Yeah, it was a dude. He created it for his wife or his girlfriend because she liked puzzle games and she was bored, working from home sort of thing. And the story apparently is he just made it.
As the story goes.
Yeah, for the love,
Now New York Times loves it.
I think he sold it for 6 figures.
Oh.
Yeah. Good for him. I'm happy for him.
6 figures.
He could have made a lot more.
I don't know how many people are playing this thing.
Yeah.
No,
trending every day.
He sold it at the right time because the nature of virality. It's not going to last forever.
Remember Flappy Bird?
Yeah.
Remember peak Flappy Bird?
I love to peak Flappy Bird.
The guy bounced. He took off.
Didn't he have to delete it for some reason?
He just was like, it's too much attention.
Nintendo sued him. Didn't he?
Leave me alone.
Didn't Nintendo?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. That game was frustrating.
Yo, shout out to Flappy Bird though. That was
ages ago. Anyway, the point of this story is not Kirk's Wordle habit.
Oh yeah, sorry, I totally.
It's actually that Wordle helped to save a suburban grandmother being held by armed home invader.
What?
Family was concerned. Woman didn't text her daily score.
Get out of here.
People like routine.
She got a habit just like you do.
Yeah. And then so what happened? She didn't text, and they were like, "What's wrong with grandma?" And
80-year-old grandmother.
Someone's got her on.
Denise Holt failed to text her daily score for Wordle. Her 2 daughters thought it was strange, since she always shared her results from the popular online puzzle in which players try to guess a 5-letter word. When Holt failed to respond or even read their text or answer their phone, the daughters, who live on the West Coast, got worried. When they had a neighbor check her house in Lincolnwood and her car was there, but she didn't answer, they knew something was wrong. Good Lord.
How long was she being held up? Was she being held up?
Police were called and found a broken window with blood on the scene, suggesting a break-in. Using the neighbor's key, they entered, asking, "Is anybody home?" "I'm here," Holt called from inside a basement bathroom where she'd been barricaded by a naked intruder threatening her with scissors.
What the? I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad she's okay.
Police
She's okay.
rescued her and arrested James H. Davis III of Chicago, the man who they say held her hostage and in fear for her life for nearly 21 hours.
Oh my.
Her daughter said it was her mother's calm during the crisis that may have kept her alive.
21 hours she was in that being held up.
21 hours without Wordle.
That's rude. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Look at this. All while recording, according to Holt's daughter, Meredith Holt called while Holt was trying to stay calm, avoiding any emotional outburst or sudden movement that could escalate the situation. At one point, Holt even assured her captor, "You're the captain. I'm on your team."
Wow.
It's a good move.
Yeah.
And he's naked,
Deceptive.
holding scissors.
Captain.
What a weird visual.
The whole thing is such a weird story. They figure out about it from Wordle, like how long could she have lasted in there in the bath? You know what I mean? Like without the Wordle score, how long can a person go without someone checking on them? An old person,
Yeah.
it can be a while.
Well, I mean, there's also, I guess she had maybe water, but no food probably in the bathroom. You know, a couple days.
Barricaded,
Yeah.
blood,
Blood.
probably the intruder
Probably the naked guy
with the scissors.
through the window. Yeah.
Mm.
You don't want to jump through a window naked.
That is a shocking event. That's one of those like life-changing moments when something crazy like that happens. So did she go back to Wordle or is it too traumatic?
Oh, she has to, right? Wordle saved her life.
Wordle saved her life, right?
She has to go back.
Okay. All right. Well, you said it.
Yeah.
Don't be lackadaisical.